Hello, everyone. It's William here at Allegory Gallery, and Andrew's in the background.
Howdy.
Howdy. We're streaming live to you in our Design Challenge group on the Allegory Gallery Facebook page and on the Allegory Gallery YouTube. So hopefully you're finding us there. Hopefully we'll see your comments today, because yesterday we weren't seeing any comments. Yeah, last night when we tried to do our kit release, which if you watched didn't go so well because Mercury is retrograde right now. So I see one person watching, so at least our numbers are counting up today. They weren't doing that last night. So if you are out there, please say something so I know that I can see your comments or not. If I don't see any comments, then I'll have to send Andrew for his phone to read comments in the background.
Read them to
Gently read them to me. Oh, and I want to do something real quick because it makes me a little bit crazy. I am going to mirror my camera. I'm going to flip myself around here. So this hand, when it goes up, it's actually this hand, this hand. Hello, Teresa. I can see comments. Yay. So thank you for joining us today. A lot of you have been asking for sterling components. So Andrew dug through his private collection because we don't really keep a lot of those in the store. Because right now we're finding that most of our people who are doing walk-ins and things are not looking for high expensive things.
These aren't expensive.
They're not expensive, but they're more. And most of the people coming in, a lot of them are beginners right now. They're taking classes and they're not really at the point where they're investing in sterling and gold. So right now we have some sterling components and some gold vermeil components. Gold vermeil is a very thick gold plating. So while they're not solid gold, they are well doused with goodness, right? So hello out there, Teresa. Hello, Norma. Hello, Marianne. Hello, June. I hope you are all doing well out there today. Please hit the share button. We are not broadcasting to the Great Bead Extravaganza. You may have noticed, or maybe not. Who knows? But we are not broadcasting there because takeover days have begun, right? Takeover days have begun. So that means that one company in the Great Bead Extravaganza each day gets to take over the entire group's feed as far as stuff coming from us in the group. So today it is Nile. Nile is taking over the Great Bead Extravaganza. Now, there's been some confusion, I guess, for takeover days, and I'm not broadcasting there, but I want to make this clear to anybody who is like watching us and like, what are these takeover days? So takeover days are exactly what I said. They are days when one company out of the group in the Great Bead Extravaganza gets to take over the Great Bead Extravaganza Facebook groups feed. So they can tell you anything about their company that they want. They can do sales, they can do giveaways. We often set up hours where we give you the history of Allegory Gallery. We let you know where we came from, little history on Andrew, a little history on me, how we grew up. We like to share those personal moments with you on that day because it's a day that no one else can interrupt that feed. And, sometimes the who we are and what our purpose is sometimes gets lost amongst everything else. So we take those days when we have our day to do some giveaways usually and to show you who we are and what Allegory Gallery is about and what we're up to. And we do a store tour usually, and we have our live at 5. And it's just a really cool day to allow you to get to know us a little better. And now I know you out there watching us right now know us pretty well, probably because you watch us every day. But the 11 or 12,000 people in the Great Bead Extravaganza don't all the time, right? So especially the new people who are joining and continually joining that group. So we use that as an opportunity to allow you to get to know us. And so that's what the takeovers are about. They are not the main Great Bead Extravaganza. That usually happens on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And that's coming up, but not yet. So we do the takeover days to kind of let you get to know us in advance of the big actual Great Bead Extravaganza weekend. So that's what's going on every day. And usually it's not on weekends. It's only weekdays. But from now until the next big event happens for about 3 or 4 weeks here, we are going to have one company taking over the page, or the group, not the page, taking over the group every day. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of information about what the heck is a takeover day, because as much as we try to explain it, sometimes not everyone hears that. So if you are in the Great Beat Extravaganza group and you hear or see any comments about somebody not understanding, or let them know what it's about. Let them, welcome them and let them know what takeover days are and why they're happening. All right. So today's Niles, we hope that you will go support him and his business and, follow along. Excuse me. I should say that not every company, we usually do a post at least every hour. We schedule ours in advance sometimes too, because you can schedule on Facebook, which is perfect. So when we have a little bit of time, we schedule a few posts here and there. So we usually do a post every hour from midnight to midnight, or from midnight to 11 p.m. for all day long. And
Some people like one post a day.
Some people post one post a day. Some people may not take advantage of their takeover day at all. This is an entirely voluntary thing for the companies. And sometimes, sometimes we all get busy and we can't do what we want to do. So if you see a company that is not really, doing what you would think they would do to maximize the day, just give them some slack. Help them out. Say, hey, go buy something from them, or, because it's probably because they are up to here with everything they have to do. So especially these first ones, because this kind of sometimes, everything just manages to creep up on you when you have a small business. And so these first few people coming up are really trying hard to, get in that spirit of the Great Beat Extravaganza weekend. And I know some of them are not quite, they're not taking advantage maybe as much as we like to, but we're the last people to go. So we try and really take advantage of the takeover day, but we have days leading up to it to actually schedule out our posts.
I kind of feel like the takeover days are like somebody's birthday. So you comment and support them and share about their business on your own timeline.
Yeah, if you see a post from them, please share it.
You can't share from the group,
right? Because
the group is set to be private, but you can always go to their individual Facebook pages or social media accounts and share it. You can share things to your stories. There are a lot of ways that you can celebrate the takeover days that don't necessarily involve buying stuff.
Right.
Of course, it is nice to be able to make a little bit of money.
If you can do that, if you can afford to support, please do. We know there are a lot of businesses and you can't support everybody. We get it. But please do if you can. And as Andrew said, it's really a good idea. Treat it like it's their company birthday or something, because it's a great day. The takeovers, like I said, happen to the lead up to the actual event. And every company gets their day. No other company in the Great Beat Extravaganza is supposed to be posting on that other company's day. So you will get flooding of that company, or maybe if they weren't able to do much, you won't get a lot. But no matter what, please check out who's on that day and help support their business by sharing widely. Share everywhere. Share to your story. Share to your reel. Share everywhere. Whatever you can share. Facebook user. Unfortunately, I don't know which one of our friends you are, saying we do 4 lives and several posts, some giveaways and other things. So you're just coming up as Facebook user for me. May have to hit that relink to StreamYard, the link in the description. But that's one of our friends, I'm sure. Maybe it's Kristen. I don't know. Who's out there? Barbara is with us today. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Lorraine. Let's see here. Julie is with us. Oh, it's Cynthia. Cynthia.
My sister.
So there you go. Cynthia on their takeover days do 4 lives, several posts, some giveaways and other things. So there you go. They're going to be packed full this year. We're going to have lots to watch from us and from Cynthia. Amanda is joining us. Susie is with us. Who else? I hope I caught everybody. I hope I didn't miss y'all. Donna just joined in. Thank you for joining us. So today, I wanted to talk about the takeovers, because I think there's sometimes some confusion with that. People are like, what the heck is a takeover day? But especially if you're new to the Great Beat Extravaganza. So please, if you find somebody questioning and comments or things as you're watching the takeover days and things, please help other people understand what the takeover days are. Hello, Deb. Thank you for joining us. So today here for Allegory, we are not broadcasting in the Great Beat Extravaganza group. So we ask you to please hit that share button on your pages and your social networks so that we can get the word out that we're actually doing a live today. I know a lot of our viewers find us in the Great Beat Extravaganza. So please hit that share. It'll help. It's going to help for the next few weeks because we're not going to be able to post in the Great Beat Extravaganza group for the next few weeks. Jermaine joined us. I'm catching you live today because I decided not to go to work. Nice. Playing hooky, right? Hooky day. That's good.
What's that movie, that famous movie?
Ferris Bueller?
Yeah.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off, or what's it called? Yeah.
I'm surprised they haven't rebooted it yet.
I know. Where's the remake of that movie?
Since they're rebooting all the 80s.
The iconic 80s movies.
Where's 16 Candles?
Some maybe just be too iconic. I don't know.
Oh, no.
Suzanne is late. She was
the
sewing. Nice. What are you sewing? What are you sewing? Hello, AG Beat fam. Thank you for joining us all. So today we are showing you some sterling findings because y'all asked for them. And we have also some gold Vermeil findings. If you missed it at the beginning, gold Vermeil is a very thick gold plating, and you're gonna like it. And Barbara switched over from Facebook to YouTube, and I hit the bell. Ding, ding. Thank you so much. Ding dong, right? As they say on, what's that show? Glow up. Ding dong. Ding dong. So yes, please do hit the bell so you are notified when we go live on YouTube. We need those YouTube watch hours. We're getting very close. And I just got an email. They are switching the some of the qualifications for monetization on YouTube. I think they're just adding possibilities. I hope they're not taking away the way they were doing things, because we've been trying so hard to do it this way. They're going to start adding in shorts as counting toward things, and we don't do a lot of shorts. You have to have, like, I think the new qualifications though were like 1 million short views, and I'm like, how does that help any small business? Who's getting 1 million short views as a small business? Maybe some of you out there. I don't know. We're not. We don't do a lot of shorts though.
Trying to compete with the TikTok.
I know. That's what it's all about. Everybody's trying to compete with TikTok. Instagram, I think, ruined themselves a little bit trying to compete, because I used to like the pictures and now I can't. I still kind of like it. Andrew likes it. It's getting a bit annoying to me. Andrew loves it.
Plus, they play all the TikTok stuff, so I don't have
You don't even have to go on TikTok.
So it's like I act like a real adult, and I watched it 2 weeks after something's gone viral.
I know, right? So I don't know, but Suzanne's sewing a cat sweatshirt. Nice. Cats. All right. So we also have some things Andrew made today. If you're ever interested, we'll show you those.
Hill Tribe Silver, since somebody was asking about that yesterday.
Hill Tribe Silver, somebody was asking about. Andrew's working on some Hill Tribe Silver as I'm talking right now. Yeah, we've been trying to get the kits done for the TGBE. If you watched last night's,
I worked all night last night.
It's been a mess.
I hardly slept for y'all.
Yeah, Andrew barely slept. He slept a few hours today. I took the cats out in the yard a little bit today while he was sleeping. Get them their little exercise and their little boost of positive energy. They get a very good. You can tell that some of the negativity goes away when you take them out. It's really, you can tell. Well, they get more energy. They get that boost, like, when you come out of a minor depression and you have some energy. Once they go outside, they get like that. So, cats need to experience new things. They need to have, when you play with them, you have to play with them in different ways. It's very important to change up their routine. So
you can tell we've been watching videos on cats.
We've been watching videos and TV shows on cats and pets. So yeah, Deb says positive, P-A-W. That's cute. Positive. Yes.
I'll make a t-shirt with that.
I know. Positive.
Positively AG fan.
Positively AGB fan. Yeah, so Susan says, I still get pics on Instagram. I get mostly videos. Scrolling, there's one picture, there's 10 videos, there's one picture, there's 20 videos, and a lot of ads right now. I don't know.
They need to refine that.
They do.
Because I was counting, it was every 3 I was getting a paid ad.
I was getting that on Facebook.
From some random person in a group that I'm in, or that they're sponsored or whatever.
Yeah, things are crazy. Hello, Sharon.
Like, who is this person in their tiny underwear?
I'm like, did I follow this person at some point? And no, you look at it, it says sponsored. Or from this group that you joined years ago and forgot about. So yeah, today we're gonna look at some of that stuff. We have some, this is, like I said, this is from Andrew's private collection. These are things that he would have made stuff with. So we're gonna show it to you. We don't have a ton of it, but we are going to show you what we've got. Deb says it's gotten bad on Facebook. It has. I literally counted every 3 posts was an ad for some kind of romance novel book company. And Andrew thinks they're charming, but they put the porn videos with the text of the thing.
You probably get that from me.
From
the books I listen to on Audible.
Your Audibles books. When I walk in the most inopportune moments.
Yeah, it's about you're about to walk in on something. It's building up.
It's building up. It's about time for me to walk in. I always walk in when
they're about to play with the serpent.
Oh, playing with the serpents. So, yeah, the one day I just got so tired of it because I was like, so I started, as Donna says, I do a lot of Xing the ads. I started going, yep, hide this ad. Why do you want to hide it? Irrelevant. Why do you want to hide it? Irrelevant. And then it tells you, like, it lets you see, why am I seeing this ad? Because you like fiction. There's no other way to get rid of that other than to get rid of every fiction thing. It's really crazy. It's really crazy. Their targeting is wide. Let's just say that.
Well, I'm getting stuff targeted for AARP. I was like, I'm not that old
I'm
yet.
a little bit away from that. I'm not quite there yet.
Nah. It's because of where we live.
Yeah, we do, because we live in a place where a lot of people are retired.
I got the depends in the mail. I said, what do they think?
I know.
Oh, wow.
Marianne says, I get those romance ads. Yep.
They probably hear us talking about the poop hole, and that's why they send the depends.
But yeah, I wouldn't mind that, because the romance ads, they're fine if it's just like the picture of the book, but it's not. It's like near porn videos that are attached that have nothing to do with the actual thing. I don't know. Let's see here. Susan said, it's too hot here for the boys to be outside. Besides, I'd never be able to catch them. I'm too slow. Yeah, I started taking all of our cats out one at a time. And I would walk with them. And if they got too far, I'd call them back and grab them and put them in the house so they know that was wrong. And they have learned over probably the past 3 years or so, 2 or 3 years, they have kind of learned where their territory is. They stay generally within it. Sometimes they get adventurous and try and creep out, and I gotta go catch them. But generally, they were very good today. We were out for like an hour and a half, actually. And Barnaby mostly sat in the flower beds hiding because he's camouflaged in there, so he sits and watches. And Gilbert mostly sits on the porch. But yeah, we went outside and got a little bit of sun. I probably got a little, but I tried to stay in the shade. Let's see. What else? Oops. Sorry, my comments jump sometimes. I just switched over to YouTube too, says Jermaine. Thank you so much. Barbara says, thumbs up to irrelevant, right? Yeah, hit that hide. Why? Irrelevant. Doesn't matter to me. Let's see here. What else is? Says I'm clutching my pearls, right? Just switched over to YouTube. Thank you, Lorraine. Facebook is making me crazy lately. Always hear ads and nothing from my friends, and I hate it, right? It's, every once in a while I'll see something from my friends or a friend's business, but mostly people have just they're not making original posts as much anymore. I know I'm guilty of it. I'm trying to make more original posts and share some photos I take and things like that. Andrew's good at that. He makes a lot of original posts, but people are just sharing memes, and it's like, I'll see one, and then 3 or 4 days later, I'll see that same meme. All my friends are sharing it, right?
Knock a good meme, William.
I know. I can't knock a good meme. I know. They're fun. But I want to see original content from people. Like, that's why we love our design challenge group, because y'all post the stuff you make. Like, it's not full of memes. It's not full of like, just sharing other people's stuff. It's you. You all are making stuff. Y'all are showing it. And that's why I love, love, love the design challenge group. So if you're not a member of that, please join us there and share the stuff you make using our stuff. It doesn't even have to be using our stuff. We just like inspiration too, but we hope that you're buying from us if you're in our group.
And people see.
Up, sneeze, gesundheit.
Did people see the stuff made for the Surrealist Garden? It's starting to pop up.
Yeah, have you seen the Surrealist Garden stuff people's making out there? I know a few of you watching have made some stuff and put it in there. There's an album, and they changed yet again how to add things to the album. So if you're all confused, it's no wonder why. If you're on a phone, like my phone, and it depends which version of Facebook you have, but on my phone, when I go into photos now, I can't actually see albums in the group. It just brings up the whole list of photos, which sucks, honestly, because we put things in albums for a reason. So if you're wondering, how do I post into the Surrealist Garden album, being like, I can't figure it out, what you have to do is you go into the photo section and you add a photo and you select your photo, because used to you go into the album and then add the photo, but you don't. You just add a photo, select your photos, and then when it comes up for you to type something about the photos, there's a little drop down that you can choose underneath your name that says album, and you can add it to the Surrealist Garden album there. So that's how you add to albums on Facebook groups now, apparently. It used to be that when you hit photos, you could see the albums and you could go into the album and just add it right there. Not anymore. So at least not on my version of Facebook. Susan's thinking of doing the 31 Days of October again, a mix of original and other stuff. Nice.
I don't know what that is.
Nice. I think is that when you post something that you made for 31 days?
Is that like Inktober?
Huh?
Is that like Inktober?
Like Inktober, but for jewelry? I'm guessing that's what it is. That would be fun. That'd be lots of fun.
They always do them in the most busy time. Like, I was like, how come they don't do this in like January or February?
Right.
Let's do that in the quiet time, not that most busy time of all.
Right. Summer's busy. Fall is busy.
For
Winter.
us, that's our hustle time.
Yeah. Winter is like dead. Let's do the fun stuff in the winter. Hello, Sandra. Thanks for joining in. Barbara says, I apparently need romance novel recommendations. I should read more. You don't want the romance novels there. They're showing me, I don't think. Andrew has a bunch. He says, what kind you like? You're going to have to message Andrew.
Nah.
Amanda says, did you guys get your TGBE kits sorted? We're working on it.
It's almost ready.
Almost ready. Andrew fought with the laser all night long. All night long. Finally got a design from it, though. So I don't know if we're going to show you those yet, though.
Maybe if you're nice.
Maybe if you're nice, he says. He got some of that sparkly stuff out, I think. So
y'all going to be surprised.
Surprised. I think we're going to make those birds in kits, and we might have a few extra to sell separately. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how nice you are. If we have to sell them, if we have to just make you buy a kit to get it.
This kit's nice.
The kit is nice. Susan said, I had to search for Surrealist Garden to find the Design Challenge album, right? Yeah, they changed it again and they made it worse this time. Sometimes they make it good, sometimes they make it bad.
You just have to get used to where they're putting stuff.
Yeah, I think what they're doing is they're making it so that, you know, you post the same way every time, but in doing that, you choose where you want it to go. And I think they're starting to do that more and more throughout Facebook. So you just go into the same place always to make a post, kind of, but then you choose from that location where you want to put it.
Also, some people only post videos, so they're trying to accommodate a lot of that like short format stuff.
Yeah, they are.
So instead of people posting pictures, they're posting videos and all kinds of stuff.
Lorraine says, thanks. I forgot about how to add to the albums. Yeah, no wonder, because if you forgot about how to do it before, it's different now anyway, right? So yeah, but hopefully you'll figure it out. If you need help, I think our friend Donna asked in the group, and I answered and showed a screenshot of how you can do it. So it's under her reply or under her comment. Marianne says, I am very nice, really. See, gotta be nice, right? All right, I've been chatting enough. I'm gonna turn the camera around and we're gonna look at some stuff. Okay, are you ready?
Who's ready?
Who's ready? I'm
Can they
ready.
hear me in the background? Or am I
Can you
just
hear
screaming?
Andrew? Actually, let me know if you can hear Andrew or if he's just mumbling to you all. This is a new phone that I'm using, so I don't know how everything works yet. So hopefully you can hear him okay.
If not, I'll sit closer.
Donna says yes.
I'll whisper gently.
Whispering gently. Susan says jewelry, but also classic horror films, classic fiction, illustrations, music videos. Think Bauhaus's Bela Lugosi's Dead. Cool.
I don't know what that means.
That's her 31 days. She posts that kind of stuff. Sandra says we can hear him. We can hear Andrew just fine, says Marianne. Loud and clear, says Deb. Lorraine says we can hear him. Good, good, good.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. Okay, so let me flip the camera around and get this situated. You're going to see the ceiling for a little bit as I adjust. I'm still getting adjusted to this lens too because it focuses at a different distance than my old phone used to.
You're just not used to it.
I know. Yeah, it focuses at a different distance. I guess the bigger your lens is, I was reading about this, the bigger your camera lens is. Oops, I gotta change the mirroring again. We don't want it mirrored now. Okay. So the bigger your lens is in these cameras, the longer the focal distance. The further away the focal distance. That's what I've read. And so they're making these lenses bigger and better every year. And so the focal distance is getting further. That's why they created a macro mode out of the wide angle lens on the iPhones. Ooh, Andrew got the Hill Tribe stuff done. Get that all priced for me.
Correct.
Correct. Okay, let's start with these things Andrew made. How about that? You want to end with those or start with those, everybody?
Choose wisely.
Choose wisely. Let's start with those. How about it? Susan says, anything that fits with a spooky or liminal theme. Nice. Okay.
Where are you posting this? Where's she posting that? Just on her timeline?
I think so. I've seen it before here and there. I don't see everyone's every post, but
I see your coffee memes.
this is not Suzanne.
Oh.
This is Susan. Surreal.
Oh, her photography.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Here we go. Hello, Bonnie. Let's take a look at these. You may have seen these if you watch us. I don't know.
I made them for Snag.
Andrew made these for Snag. Is my camera focusing?
They were in an exhibition in Providence.
These were in an exhibition in Providence.
And I could have sold them about 100 times until somebody picked them up. Because these were originally designed as earrings.
There are two.
And they are super duper heavy for earrings.
Yeah, these are pretty heavy.
And I was like, oh, these are going to be so great. And then when somebody and you tried them on and they're like, oh. And they're pretty. And I think I can get the weight down if I remake these. But I think that they would be better as pendants.
Yeah, so we made two pendants. And how much are these, Andrew?
$125.
$125 each if you'd like one. They are pink sapphires.
And it's all hand pierced out. All of those
Talk
little flowers are soldered one at a time, which means I cleaned them up one at a time. And they're all signed AG.
AG, Allegory Gallery. So $120 each if you'd like those.
You can have best friend pendants.
Best friend pendants. There you go.
Or you can buy them both and wear them as earrings.
You can make them as earrings if you want them both.
They are heavy though.
They are heavy. But if you want those, take a screenshot or send us an email. Let me put up our email here, info@allegorygallery.com. I just realized I didn't make lot numbers for these today. We're going to make lot numbers on the fly, everybody.
Okay, I can do it.
So these here, if you'd like these, $125 each.
F1.
F, yep. $125 each if you're interested. I should also let you all know, our shipper is still away. And with all the issues we've been having with making kits and doing things, I have not been doing a lot of shipping. So I apologize for that. But that also means that some people are getting some combined orders that they didn't know they were going to get. So Susan's asking, how do we claim? If you want to claim, just send us an email, info@allegorygallery.com. Put Andrew Pink Sapphire Pendant and let me know that you want one. All right. Super easy. Always send an email. We're not doing messages on Facebook or Instagram or anything like that anymore because there's too many places to look these days.
But how much I say?
$125. You making a thing for this?
Correct.
Okay, so here we go.
So
that makes it easier.
In a exhibition. So if you're curious about that.
They were in an exhibition in Providence for Snag. This is F1. I'm doing lot F1, $125 each. All right. There's how you can claim. Send us an email with F1 in the subject line. That's the quickest way to do it. Suzanne says, one big package. Yeah. See, that's what's going to happen.
Christmas time.
Christmas-like time, right?
You
or
have
Hanukkah.
been doing shipping, but
I've been doing some shipping. I just have not had a lot of time to do a lot of it. So some of your
in the store.
Yeah, some of your orders you've seen in marked shipping. I still have to take some to the post office yet again. I have stuff in the bag. But I've been at the store and I've been at my other job the last few days. So, and then we've been trying to work on these kits in the evenings.
Because our other helper was off too.
Yeah, we have 2 helpers off. 1 left us. 2 were off. So it's just me.
I said, how come they always go off at the same time?
I know.
It's like it's a joint effort.
We try to be very liberal with when people need time off or need to do things.
Well, they're contractors. So
yeah.
They get to do what they want.
Yep. So there we go. F1, $125 each. All right. Next up, F2. What should we start with?
Do that top one.
This one. Oh. Okay, F2.
These are sterling, but just regular sterling.
These are regular sterling. F2. These are $10 each.
It's a clasp.
And it's a clasp.
I can't believe this only $10 though. Because if I made that, I couldn't make that for $10.
Probably this way. There we go. Maybe. There we go. Yep.
You have to do it at angle.
There we go. So this is a clasp, sterling clasp.
And we have 2
We have
available.
2 available. F2, $10 each. Suzanne said, wish I lived close. Yeah, we would use your help. Definitely.
You never see your husband. You'd always be hanging out with us.
Always be hanging out with us, right? Okay, so that is F2.
Did you grab the right juice?
Yeah, this is my good juice. This is my bad juice.
He made a juice water and he left it here on accident. And it's been like a week. And one of them I found underneath the table that he forgot. And when I went to pour it out, it popped like champagne.
Yeah.
It had become sparkling.
Sparkling.
Don't confuse it, William, the bag system.
The bag system. Bonnie says, you're speaking my language now.
Sterling silver is your love language.
Yeah, right?
Mine too.
I know. Who doesn't love it? So that was sterling, F2, toggle, $10 each.
I wish we had extra money because I would buy it right now. The price went down. Well, actually, it might have went just up again, but it was down the other day.
Okay. F3.
It went down to $17.
F3, $8 each. We have these cones.
They're like flowers.
They look like flowers.
If you want, you can put like a.
Are these? What are these, Andrew?
So these are Hill Tribe silver.
These are Hill Tribe.
Now, if you want, like here, let me do something for y'all so you can see, get some ideas. Especially, it's a great way to frame some small beads that you may have in your collection that you just love. Let me see. Here we go. Here we go.
Now, what is
Coming
Hill
on.
Tribe?
Thailand.
Thailand. And these are the material of the silver?
Is silver.
Silver.
They trade wild chili and honey for tools and silver. So it's pretty wild when you think about it. I think this bead may be too big. Give me that little red one over there by that earring. You see it?
Oh.
Honey. Oh, that's broke. Oh well. So you get it like this. You could do it like that. If you wanted to make earrings.
So he took head pin and pulled it through to make earrings like that. Pretty, right? I think so.
You can make your own little stamen, or you could put a little, put a bunch of head pins, and then they can move around, and then just put a loop inside of it.
Can you all see that okay? Am I focusing okay these days? I know that's out of focus. I think this is focused. Let me move this up maybe a little bit more because I think I'm coming out of focus sometimes. There we go. That's better, I think. So there you go. $8 each. F3. If you're interested, there are 2 available. Hill Tribe Silver.
Give me my head pin back.
F4. This is more Hill Tribe, right?
Yes.
$6 each. Leaves. Hill Tribe Silver Leaves.
And there's different tribes, so each tribe makes something different.
Vicky says some chain or seed bead tassel topper.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Mm-hmm. These are little charms or small pendants in leaves. These are really light.
Mm-hmm.
These are amazingly light. Earrings. They'd be great for earrings. $6 each. F4. If you'd like to claim any of these. Oh, I should put my banner on, shouldn't I? That'll help y'all. Like, how? What's going on, everybody? Where's my banner?
Where am I? What am I doing?
There it is. To purchase from this video, take down each lot number and send it to us in an email at info@allegorygallery.com. You can put it right in the subject line and hit send. That'll allow the fastest send for you to claim these quick like a bunny. F4, $6 each. Hill Tribe Silver Leaves.
It's a very efficient system today.
Right? Got us both going in on this. This is Hill Tribe Silver, F5, $28. There is only one. It's this flower pendant. So there's the loop in the back. Hill Tribe Silver, flower pendant, $28.
A lot of soldering.
A lot of soldering, a lot of, like, I don't know if, I hope you can all see it, this detail in here.
That hammered.
That hammered look right there.
It's all handmade. It's not cast.
They hand make their stuff, yo. Nice big loop there for the
I
bell.
shouldn't say that not all of it is cast. Just depends. That's
All right.
solder though.
That's F5, $28.
Like I made one, I could never charge $28 because apparently I am slow.
I wanted to see if it would flip cameras. I have a macro camera on here, but it doesn't work with other apps. Apparently.
Stop fixating.
I know. That was F5, $28. Send us an email if you'd like that. Directions are scrolling along the bottom of your screen. F6. Ooh, F6. This is a good price too. Andrew priced these good. $14 each. These are these little petal caps.
So if you need to do the kumihimo.
Ooh, you mean like what you were doing, Andrew?
It's already made. Then you don't have to mess around with hammering a bullet.
He showed y'all how to do that. But you could also put the cap on and be done, right?
Shove it in better. So
That's as far as it goes.
Stuff.
As far as it goes. Really shove it in there. But that's
just for pretend.
That's how you would do it.
You'd glue it.
Yeah, you'd want to glue it. Glue it good.
Put a head pin in there.
Tie it through. Yank it through. Good for silver silk end caps too, says Vicky. Absolutely. I had some silver silk here somewhere.
This is a little bit.
It'd be a little bit thin. I think he has some thicker stuff.
Yeah, they're over there.
Where is it?
Oh, it might be used. Never mind.
This one. That's thinner even.
Maybe put 2.
You could put 2.
Maybe 3.
Put multiple ends in there, right? There you go. Yeah, but you could do that. So, lost part of your in there. Okay, so we have 4 of these. They're $14 each. F6 Hill Tribe Silver.
Do y'all like this stuff, or you got bored to death?
They're not talking much. That usually means they're busy. Hopefully, sending emails.
Well, good. And if you're waiting to hear from William, you're going to catch up tonight.
Hopefully. I don't have too many emails outstanding. Just a few. Just a few. I have them all flagged, though. Ready to return your message as soon as I can. F7, $5 each. Each.
These are little origami boxes.
No, origami present boxes.
We got some of those made out of, is it bamboo? No, banana leaf. And I was like, whoa, how did they make this? And they would make it just like that, except with banana leaves and bigger.
Bonnie says, I'm waiting to see it all first. That's dangerous territory, Bonnie, but...
Especially when there's 1s and 2s. But
yeah, but you got to do what you want to do.
Live dangerously.
Live dangerously. So the holes go through here. This is a hole here, out through, straight out through the other side. Jermaine says, I love this stuff. So hopefully you're all sending emails. Remember, first come, first serve on those emails. If we run out, we run out. But to send your email the quickest, put the F7 or the whatever number it is, lot number, in the subject of the email and hit send. That way, emails don't need a body, but they generally will remind you, you didn't put a subject in this email. All right, so there's 4 of these available, $5 each, F7. Just so you know, that's not 5 for all 4 of those.
Each. I thought I said each on there.
No, you did not.
Oh, well.
That's why I'm stressing
Oh, well.
That's why I'm stressing it.
Oh, well.
F8, sir.
Here.
F8, sir.
Don't complain, sir.
Nobody's complaining. F8, $10. There's only one. This really pretty flower charm or pendant. There's the bell at the top. It's got that little roll around in the middle.
It looks like a rose.
It does. Rose with the tight blooms in the middle and the open ones at the edge.
Yeah, I was gonna make a bunch of these flowers, and I was like, "Why make these flowers? They make it. They have people who make these all day, and they're good at it. Instead of my loving hands of home."
Loving hands of home. So F8, $10. F9. F9. Get it out of the bag. $7 each. Ooh, I like these. These are little, they look like, I want to say they look like little ramen noodle packs.
They kind of do.
They look like a ramen noodle brick.
The way they make those is they make it into, they make it out of a single wire that's soldered together as like a little nest, and then they form it, which is pretty wild.
That's cool.
I try to do this, and it is not as easy as it looks.
Especially to keep that hole in there. There's a hole that goes through the center.
I busted the solder seam, and I was like, oh wow.
So these are Hill Tribe too, right?
Correct.
So these are Hill Tribe Silver, $7 each, F9 little ramen noodle bricks. That's what I'm going to call them, everybody.
Those are going 100% sell now.
Because everybody wants to wear a ramen noodle brick. They'd be great as earrings. Your ramen noodle earrings.
I would say that it would be like a spirit.
A spirit.
Spirit box.
Spirit box. Ramen noodle bricks. He doesn't think you want to buy my ramen noodle bricks, everybody.
Nah. I am in the mood for ramen though.
Oh, me too. Okay, F10. One of these available. Just the one. $24. Hill Tribe Silver flour.
We're going to be eating pudding for dinner.
Andrew made a whole ton.
A vat.
A vat of pudding.
And then I was like, I made a cake with the half of the pudding, and we still have to.
Yeah, he made a very large cake in our very large lasagna pan of pudding cake.
It's like babinka. It's very dense and
very
wet.
Dense and wet and
not wet, moist.
Moist. It's kind of like flan consistency.
It's babinka consistency without the coconut.
It's true. Corn pudding?
We didn't know because we don't have no corn.
No. So this
I have made that before.
I like corn pudding too. F10, $24. Hill Tribe Silver floral pendant.
My favorite corn pudding is from 12 Bones.
12 Bones in Asheville, North Carolina. F11. F11, everybody.
What is it?
What is it? What is it? Whatever they are is $18 each. These are cool. More floral pendants, but littler. These are different flowers. I like these stamens in here. I like when they do that. So these have the bells attached at the top like this. They're domed out on the back. And they have these beautiful flower designs.
Some of these go back, way far back.
I've had these for a while.
Correct.
In your stash.
So who knows if the prices are accurate?
Who knows? I think these prices are pretty good if you ask me. $18 each, F11, 3 of them available. What's up next? F12. F12.
Are you seeing emails coming in?
I'm looking to see. That's what I'm looking to see. Ooh, we do.
Oh, good.
Thank you, everybody. We are getting emails.
I like it better when there's a bell.
That's when this online store sales happen.
I know, but you know what? It's like that Pavlov's dog or whatever.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
I know. It makes me like, it's like
he gets energy from it.
I know. I'm like, I did good. Did I do good, Daddy?
Teresa says F11 is beautiful.
Will you let me in the house tonight? I worked this one show and I felt like we were like the street urchins who like pickpocket, and then we went to our like pimp at the end of the night and had to like pay them to get inside the house. I remember some movie like that, right? Am I making that up?
I don't know.
Like the vagabond children had to like pickpocket, and then to get into the house, they had to like turn out their pockets and then pay their cut to the ringleader. I guess that's not a pimp. That's like for something else.
F12, this is $35. Hill Tribe Silver. This is a nice big pendant. It has actually 2 bells. So one on this side, if you want to hang it that way. One on this side, if you want to hang it this way. If you hang it this way, you can also dangle from this one in the back if you want to.
It's not orchid.
Beautiful, beautiful orchid flower.
It looks kind of like my toad lily.
It does. I was thinking that.
But anyways, so I was working on the shows, and when I was going back in for the night, that's how I was turning over my till for the day.
Did I make enough to eat tonight?
I know.
Can I sleep on the inside? On the inside? Okay.
One of the people, I said, they're not going to be able to come back in. Their stack is slim.
Okay. F13. F13. These are $8 a pair. Ooh, if I can get them loose. I'm just going to dump them. These are ear wires. Sterling silver ear wires. So this is what a pair of them look like. We have 5 pair available. They are $8 a pair if you're interested. These are sterling silver ear wires.
We usually don't put those because it weighs so many bags.
Yeah. Because we separate them into pairs in the store, and it's like bag after bag after bag. Could you give me some bags, Andrew?
Yeah.
Some medium ones, preferably, if you've got them. Yeah, there's some in Barb's drawer. There's some in Barb's drawer if you don't have them here.
Or I can give you these ones, so I don't have to dig around.
So you don't have to what?
Dig around.
Andrew.
Why do you want to go through Barb's stuff? Maybe she got stuff in her drawer she don't want us to see.
I hope not. It's our drawer.
Wow.
F13, everybody.
Needs their privacy.
$8 a pair. Sterling silver ear wires. 5 pair available. Actually, I think we have 10 pair available. 10 pair. I think we have 2 bags of these. 10 pair available. Something like that. But first come, first serve. So let us know how many you want in your email. If you want to do F13 times 3 in your subject line, you can do that. That'll be good enough. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Not so easy to pick all these up and get all these back in the
I thought
bag.
you wanted a medium bag.
I did, so I can put all of this in a bag because I have other things that go with this. Oh, F14 coming up.
15.
F14.
I did this one.
Oh.
Y'all like this kind of 11 hands on home business?
F14, $6 a pair. These again are sterling. These are shorter ear wire. All right, go through your ear, loop there, hang something from these. F14, $6 a pair. Sterling silver ear wires. All right, if you'd like those, send us an email with F14 in the subject line. If you put times 2, times 4, times 10, we'll know that you want more than that. We will accommodate you up to the number we have available. So if we have 5 of these and somebody claims 3 before you and you want 4 of them, we will give you 2. All right?
First come, first serve.
That's right. First come, first serve. So send those emails in. F14, $6 per pair.
William was like, maybe we'll do it by the pack. And then I was like, some of them pack for me like $100. So
yeah, I was gonna sell by the pack, by our pack, but I didn't know if y'all would want to spend like $50 on some ear wires. This
is a good way to get, if you have special earrings that you need for a special project.
Yeah, or if you have customers that only wear sterling.
I mean, y'all can make your own ear wires, but this is easier.
Okay.
Like when I'm in a rush, I use pre-made ones.
That's right.
And then this messing around, work hardening and polishing.
F15 sterling ear wires, $8 per pair. This is what they look like. These are kind of a standard ear wire. F15, $8 per pair. All right. I have too many things going on. Bags here, bags there. Put this in the bag, put that in the bag.
You're doing great.
You're doing great too.
Thanks. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Okay. F16, $12 per pair. We're into some gold. Gold Vermeil. These are large and in charge.
I love those.
Me too. These are some of my favorite ear wires like this.
I made a really cool design by wire wrapping gemstones along the outside edge.
Ooh.
I won a competition, and this is before folks used to do this, because I know you go on the TikTok and everybody and their mother's doing it. But this is old time.
When Andrew made lots of stuff for books and magazines.
I won a competition with that one, yo. That didn't go in the book yet.
We're getting more emails. Thank you all. I see them coming in on my watch.
Thanks.
I forgot I can look at emails on my watch.
That means we can have good ramen tonight.
Right?
Not just cake.
not just cake. Gold filled or plated. Bonnie, these are gold vermeil, so it's a very thick gold plate.
There's different kinds of plating. So what was it, that PVD or whatever?
Yeah, it's a vaporized plating.
And it's very thin.
Super thin.
And they do that on like stainless steel. So that's how they get that to stick to it. So they don't have to do a nickel plating underneath. So there's all different kinds of plating.
This is one of the thickest, right?
Yeah.
So
the thickest I think is gold filled.
Gold filled.
Which is actually on the outside, so I don't know how that works, but.
So this is a thick gold plating, gold vermeil.
And it's gold plate sometimes can be on anything. Vermeil is always on sterling.
So this is gold over sterling. Good to know.
The more you learn, and it's not even spelled like how you think it's spelled. It's spelled like Vermeil, Vermeil.
Did I spell it wrong? Vermeil.
Yeah.
French.
How you say Vermeil is not.
That's how you say it in French.
I know, but it doesn't look like it.
No.
When you write it out, you're like, what is this vermicelli noodles I'm making?
That one doesn't need that fit in its own little bag. What am I doing?
Getting wild.
Getting wild. Getting wild.
What are you gonna
Susan says, I remember those times.
What times?
What times? I don't know. What times are we talking about?
Ramen times? That's like every day. Sometimes we have rice.
F17, gold vermeil, ear wires. There they are. $10 per pair. F17, $10 per pair. Gold vermeil. Send in that email if you want more than one. I recommend putting the F17 in the subject line. That way you don't have to put a body in the email. You don't have to worry about all that. Just put it in the subject, hit send. That's the fastest way to send an email. If you want 2 pairs of these, F17 times 2. Easy peasy. All right. These are really nice. These are like a standard ear wire, right?
And we get
your
these
basic
from somebody we trust as well. I should mention that. Because sometimes you get the ear wires and they're by like some rando person. And then they're not what you think they are. But I've been doing business with this person for over 20 years.
Well connected. We are well connected. Okay, next.
Sheila did some designs for them back in the long time ago.
Oh, yeah? F18, $12 per pair. These are like the last ones, but bigger. Oh, Susan says remembers Andrew doing books and magazines. Those times. I know.
I would do it again, but they don't have it anymore.
I know. People think we're just a business that resells stuff now.
Don't get me fired up. We got asked to be in this show, and we're like, well, you can't resell anything. So you may not be eligible for this opportunity. And it's like, I am an artist, correct?
I've been an artist for many, many years. Yeah.
It's all right. Bless her heart.
It's like, check your screening process.
Well, the thing is that I've had extensive talks with this person too about this.
Right.
Anyways.
Anyway.
Make me fired up.
F18, $12 per pair.
I'll feel the fire and fury.
Yeah, but that's some more news. We might be doing a show sometime soon.
From Pittsburgh.
In Pittsburgh. So if you're in Pittsburgh, maybe you'll get to come visit us at the show.
I'm going to try and make some new stuff. Maybe all acrylic.
All acrylic stuff.
Yeah, that way it's not a $9,000 piece.
Right. F19, $8 per pair. These are like the other ones, but they have, whoops, can you see? They're wrapped and they have a little flower down here. Gold Vermeil, gold over sterling, F19, $8 per pair. Still getting those emails. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thanks for caring.
I know. This is F19, $8 per pair, gold Vermeil, gold over sterling. I like these ones a lot. I don't know if you can see them. Hopefully you can see them on the camera. They have the little twisty wire with a flower down here where you attach whatever you want to dangle.
I was thinking of training Barb to make ear wires
Oh,
for our head pins.
head pins.
But in like copper, because we're not rich. What do you think?
She
about
might
that?
like that.
Yes, I figured that maybe she gets bored to death. And
Well, when she's bored, she just goes home. Which is
maybe
good
we
too.
can do it
But we can also do other stuff. Okay,
in the winter.
F20. These are sterling silver ear wires. They have this little nugget at the end, which I really like. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can see it. These are small.
It's got a little texture to it.
Texture. It looks like a little, almost like a little, I was taking pictures of some seed pods. Those little plants that have little grippy seed pods. Looks like those. These are $8 per pair. These are sterling F20. Send us an email with F20 in the subject line. That's the easiest way. We'll know what you want. If you want more than one, F20 times 5 if you want 5 pair. All right? $8 per pair.
Maybe give me 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 big bags.
Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
If you watched the other day, we kind of talked about if we had lots of money, we were going to start our own little thing.
Our own school.
Our own school and publishing company.
And publishing company.
What do y'all think about that business? Have like letterpress inserts in there so people could, so you could like, there would be like a book of prints and you could like tear them apart and then you could have like art. But
look, he's getting wild.
I know, what am I doing?
He's getting the money, he gets the wild.
I don't even have the money. What are you talking about?
I know, but if you get the money, you would go wild.
I know, if you broke so fast.
Don't say that.
I would, but it would all be, you know, it would pan out in the end.
Broke temporarily till all the business stuff got caught on.
Mm-hmm.
Till you all subscribed to our magazine, right?
Mm-hmm.
F21.
My friends who are still in the publishing industry are like real nice.
They're like, good luck with that.
Yeah.
F21, $8 per pair. Gold Vermeil, so gold over sterling. Nice thick plating.
Well, if you make it bougie enough and like different enough, then it's okay.
Teresa says, yes, school. Yeah, we want to start an art school.
I want jewelry. I want no art.
Art, jewelry. Listen to him. He's
You gotta
getting
give me
wild.
PTSD.
PTSD with art school. Gonna go back for.
Just finish paying it off 20 years later.
Gonna go back for some more critiques.
Oh, I'm good at critiques. I don't know what you're talking about.
He says, I get through my critiques wonderfully.
Oh, or you mean give or get?
Get.
Both.
He's like, I'm just great at art.
No. But I think a good critique is based on genuinely wanting to help somebody do better and refine their skills. And whether or not that's giving them emotional support or critical support, that is the thing.
So these are F22. These are gold Vermeil head pins. These head pins have a little flattened oval or a little flattened circle at the top.
They're called paddles.
Paddle pins. $2 each. And as you can see, I think we have like 24 of them here.
But they're plated in that gold or with the Vermeil, so that's why they're as expensive as they are.
Yeah. Thick plating over sterling. F22, $2 per head pin.
Oh, I just wrote on the table.
Oh no.
That's never going to come out either.
It's bound to happen.
Oh, wow. Here, let me do it again.
Match it, make matching ones.
Scribble on it.
I knew these were going to be a little bit difficult to put back in the bag.
Correct.
Head pins, no matter how much you think you kept them all together, are always going to jump around.
And then maybe I'll have them make jump rings too, because I have a jump ring maker.
Yeah, you do.
Correct.
Okay. So there were those. F23, $2.50 each. More head pins coming up. If I can get the bag open. These have the nice ball on the end.
Nice big one.
Nice big ball on the end. These are sterling with gold plating, gold Vermeil. Nice thick gold plating. F23, $2.50 each.
Some of the prices may seem high, but we're just telling you how much we paid for them.
Yep, it's just our standard charge.
Because I was like,
Sometimes
oh my
this
word.
stuff is expensive, y'all. That's why we don't always sell these in the store. If I tried to sell these in the store to beginners and they're like, I have to pay $2.50 for each one of these that I'm going to mess up,
then they would not come.
Then they would not come is right. Oh, I almost flattened that little ball on the floor.
Be careful.
I know. Roll my chair over it. Okay, so there are those, $2.50 each.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that we would love to do if we had the resources available. I think also the other thing that I'm really concerned about is I want to create a healthy ecosystem so that other creative entrepreneurs can have living wages and be able to support themselves and further their artistic practices. Because I know what it's like to have to do a hustle for somebody else and then not be able to do your own thing. So
True.
that's really important to me.
Sandra says, I buy gold Vermeil. These are a good price.
Oh, good. We're trying, y'all.
We're trying, and these are old prices, so we're working from, Andrew's had these in his stash for quite a while. So these are gold Vermeil F24. These are $3.50 each because they have these little dots, these little balls piled up like a pyramid on the tops. I don't know if you can see them. Hopefully you can see them okay.
They just so you know, if you make this from scratch, it's a pain in the butt.
I don't even know how you would have to make that. That's crazy.
You solder the pyramid first in a granulation, and
that's
then,
what I was thinking. I'm like,
then you solder the wire on.
Never making those for $3.50, y'all.
There's no way.
Just saying.
Just so you know. And you know, the person who showed me how to do that, it was kind of a gross class because she used her spit to hold the granulation, so she kept spitting in these cups. And you know what? There's like a whole classroom full of people spitting
on stuff.
It's a little discombobulating.
Bonnie says, "Okay, bit the bullet. Might be too late. Hopefully not. Hopefully you got in there.
We got some more stuff coming.
Do you know the wire size?
I don't know.
I don't know off these.
It looks like it's probably maybe 22.
They look like about that.
They've been plated, so they're a little bit thicker.
Yeah.
So they probably start off as like 24 gauge, and then they get
A little bit
beefed
thicker.
up between 22 and 20 gauge.
Oh, you could see my writing on there? I was wondering if you would.
Yeah, I have good vision, William.
Good. Good. F25. These are $1.75 each.
And you'd be like, what?
What?
The gold. The gold is what makes it.
Yep. 8mm jump rings, $1.75 per jump ring, gold vermeil, gold over sterling.
I know some people be like, I'm gonna turn off the TV now.
We just start charging $1.75 per jump ring.
But you know, the stuff costs what it costs.
Yeah. It costs us what it costs, and we do our, the normal markup that we do, and then we sell it to you. So
It's probably the same business.
right.
But it does seem startling if you're not used to.
If you're buying like a pack of 50 for $2 when you're buying just regular jump rings,
or if
or a
you're
pack of
buying
20.
gold plate on like steel,
yeah.
then it's like startling.
So this you're paying for the sterling first, and then the gold plating on top.
That's not too bad for that one.
No.
There's some of them like, ooh, they're gonna see this and they're gonna think we're stealing money. They're robbing the bank.
No, they know. We wouldn't do you like that.
Nah.
What we charge is what we have to charge. Okay, so that was F25. F26, we're moving to some sterling.
We're saving most of the classes to the end.
Yeah, we're getting ready for clasps. They're coming up, everybody.
We're going off
F26.
script, y'all.
Very planned, off script. F26.
I keep mentioning that story, but I get so tickled when that dude, he's like, we're going off script, y'all, and then he has slides prepared.
You did like that. F26, these are sterling silver jump rings, 6mm, $1 each. Bonnie says, now you tell me. You see, you gotta see it all. You gotta see it all. Don't wait to see it all, but you gotta see it all. I know it's hard, right? It's hard.
We've got more stuff coming. You'll like it.
F26, $1 each, sterling silver jump rings in 6mm size. I know jump rings are not the most exciting thing, right, everybody?
You're like, oh.
Like, how many of these do you have? Don't worry, we don't have too many jump rings.
You know what? Maybe I'll do a tutorial on how to make jump rings, and then y'all can see what a pain in the butt they are, and then you'll be like, oh, maybe that's not so bad. Because I've made a ton of jump rings, and it can be tedious.
Yeah. When you're poor, you make your own jump rings.
So that's why I make my own jump rings.
F27.
We finally can afford to buy the 5-cent jump rings.
F27, $1.25 each, 6mm gold vermeil. Bonnie says, it's not so easy to find these days.
No. We handpicked all this stuff at shows.
Yeah,
so.
We handpicked everything. We handpick almost everything anyway. You know us.
Unless we do a trunk show.
Yeah. All right. Marion says we could watch Jamie Yoshida. Jamie showed how to make jump rings, I think, one time.
Mm-hmm. She is like I saw the way she makes jump rings. It's even harder.
Even harder than Andrew makes the
jump
jump
rings.
rings.
Whoa, that's like next level.
So these again were 6mm jump rings, gold vermeil, so gold over sterling, $1.25 each. These are for when you're doing the higher end stuff, or you have people allergic to things, or you just like to work with really nice stuff. We do, just can't afford to do it all the time.
Most of my jewelry is.
Yeah, when you make jewelry for sale, it definitely is.
But for our quick, for demos, I don't.
No, waste the gold jump rings on demos, right?
No.
So these are F28, $2 each. These are 9mm gold Vermeil, gold over silver jump rings, $2 each. We have 25, I think, available. Susan says jump rings may not be exciting, but they're important. It's true, right?
Yeah, they are.
It's true. All right, now he gives me the triangle.
That way it's called control. You know, it's like turning off one of the panini presses in the restaurant so that you can catch up on orders.
What's that?
It's how you control the workflow.
What does?
If you go too fast, then I couldn't have time to make all the labels.
Oh. Okay, everybody. We're getting into some toggles now.
Who's ready?
Who's ready for the toggles? F29, $18 per set.
This is a real thick
Gold
plating,
Vermeil. Nice, thick. I don't know if you can see the thick. I can tell it's thick just looking at it. Gold Vermeil plating. F29, $18 per set.
Now, when you're cleaning these, when you're cleaning Vermeil, just use warm soapy water and a light cloth. Anything that's plated, you just want to gently wash it and
don't use those polishing pads
and dry it, because if you polishing pads have abrasives in them, and you can polish them until you polish the plating off. Like these ones, would take you a while to do it, but you can do it. So
if you're one of those people that clean your jewelry often, you would polish that right off.
And I would say, if for me, when I sell stuff, sometimes I'll put a little anti-tarnish strip in the bag. This could be a whole separate video about how to keep your jewelry from not tarnishing or discoloring. But it looks not that great in your jewelry box. I know sometimes people have these amazing jewelry boxes, but then all the jewelry is tarnished. And that's from when people had servants to polish their stuff. I don't know about you, but I don't have servants. So I like to store my stuff in a Ziploc bag with an anti-tarnish strip. And that saves on time.
Bonnie says, I keep all my silver in plastic bags.
You know, there are certain boxes where the lining is impregnated with anti-tarnish, and those are usually sold for silverware. So sometimes if you go to an antique store and you see those anti-tarnish boxes, those are really great because then you can store it there and there's minimal tarnishing.
So this is F30. $18 per set. These are little, they have the hammer design on them, little squares, rounded squares with the hammer design on. They are $18 a set, gold Vermeil, gold over sterling.
If you're in an area that has high moisture, or if you are with a lot of humidity and you have problems with rusting, you can always use a quick dip for ferrous metals, which means like iron-based metals, so like steel and iron. It's called evaporust. You can also first try using distilled white vinegar to remove rust. This is good for tools and things like that. The other thing that you can do is when you store them, depending on how often you use it, you can take some cling wrap and put a little bit of 3-in-1 oil or mineral oil and lightly coat and aka dress your pieces and wrap them in this cling film. The only thing you have to be mindful of is that when you are using it for metal smithing and silver smithing, you have to clean that oil off first before you use them. And the reason why is that can create some problems with the oil preventing solder from flowing. If you do have issues with that and you're kind of curious about that and you're not sure if you cleaned all the oil off or not, you can always pickle your pieces before you solder them and give it a scrub with a little bit of Dawn dish detergent or a strifectant. and that will help remove the oil so that when you go to solder things, it's not dirty. The same applies to enamel. If you have oil stuck to the surface of the metal and you try to add enamel, the enamel won't stick. So just keep that in mind. Another trick that you can do to keep the moisture down is keep a bag or a bucket of charcoal, activated charcoal dust. That helps absorb some of the moisture. They do sell some, they're called damp rid and things like that. And those are usually put into like basements and things to remove some of the moisture from the air. I also will save my silica packets that you get in prepared foods. Like if you get seaweed or different things like that, sometimes there's silica packets. Or if you get shoes, like leather shoes that could mildew, they're stored with tons of silica packets, and that helps keep the moisture down. So sometimes I'll keep that with my tools, and we'll keep that all wrapped up, and that way it will help keep your pieces from rusting, corroding, or oxidizing when you don't want it to.
All right, everyone, this is F31, $25 each. These have that hammer design as well. These are a larger one.
How do y'all like that soapbox?
I know, right? Had to wait to get to the lots. So these are almost the size of a penny. And these are gold vermeil, gold over sterling. F31, $25 each.
The reason I've been thinking about it is because I'm probably going to help close down the workshops at Touchstone. And it gets very, very, very wet up there. I don't know how, but they got 4 feet of rain this year.
Wow.
It's wild to think about that.
Is this the last one?
32?
Yep.
Correct.
F32, this is the last one. Jermaine says, I've been told that the packets in pill bottles work too. Yep, those are those little silicas.
Yeah, the only thing, if it's pills, just be careful that if it's a chemical that you can absorb through your fingers, that you're mindful of that, because sometimes they get covered in pill dust. And if it's like, something for like blood pressure medication or something, that can absorb through your skin and you can have a heart attack. So just be careful if you're reusing stuff like that.
Okay, this is F32, the last one of the evening. $12 each, sterling, silver, skull, and bone. Toggles.
You like Halloween?
You like Halloween? This is Halloween. This is Halloween.
Do you think they were good?
I don't know. Were y'all good out there? I think they were pretty good. They're being very nice. Still up watching. 21 people still watching.
All right, y'all.
F32, $12 each. Sterling, silver, skulls.
Maybe show it with the bone in the mouth. You might have to put it on one on from the other one in the mouth of the other one. That's kind of different, but kind of like that.
Kind of like that. All right. Only 5 of these, I think, available. So make sure you send us those emails if you want these. I think these are going to sell out quick.
They're cheap.
They are cheap for sterling. $12 each. How in the world are they only $12 each?
I don't know. Maybe I didn't see the right price.
No, that's right. That's right. Azalea likes these, says Cynthia.
That's my family.
That is. That's our family. My family now, too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And just got here. I'll have to rewatch on YouTube. Looks like some fun things. There are. And I think you sent me an email too, and I haven't replied to it yet. So I do have those emails.
You're going to get a sneak peek.
Sneak peek. Did you peel these too? They look like you did.
I did for hours.
For hours. Okay, so everybody, here, these are going to be coming in the new kits. So this is the matte bird cutout that we were looking at yesterday. We got the design working a little better. There's also a glossy side to this, so you can use it how you want. It'll just face the other way, but these are really cool. And we went with the smaller size on these. Ultimately, you can fit more on a thing when we make them, so we can make more of them for you all.
These
And
special sheets are more expensive,
yeah.
so that's why.
So there's the matte black. He did this in, this looks like cherry. Reversible as well, cherry wood. So we're going to have a kit with the matte black one. We're going to have a kit with the cherry wood. We're going to have a kit with the sparkly purple.
I think I'm going to call that one Midnight.
Midnight. Okay, so both Azalea and I love the bird, says Cynthia. Small matte was my favorite, says Norma. Quote the raven, says Suzanne. Yay, the birds look great, says Anne. Look at that sparkly goodness in that purple. If you saw the mermaid that we did, is this the same color?
No.
This is a little bit darker. So we did the mermaid in a light pink. I don't know if y'all grabbed that mermaid pendant or not, but we have those available still in the online store. But we also did this in a darker pink color.
No, it's also probably because the saturation is different. So this has more glitter in the acrylic. So that also could be why it looks darker.
Yeah, this has lots of glitter.
The other one is a little bit lighter.
What are you going to call this one, Andrew?
I don't know.
This one's Midnight. This one's going to be something.
Berrylicious.
Berrylicious.
Probably not.
She says she's torn which color, but she loves the sparkle. You know which I prefer, says Cynthia. And then there's this one. The clear kind of, but with all the colors. There's like green and pink and yellow.
That's
blue,
like dark rainbow.
Dark rainbow flavor right there.
Do you like that? Now, one day, someday in the future, we got a powder coater, and I have pigments that match some of these.
Ooh.
So then we'll be able to coat metal components in this flavor.
Anne says, oh no, it keeps getting more difficult to choose. So these are going to be bundled with kits. Each one of these is going to come with a kit. We're going to see, we might, depending on how many kits we can make and what beads we have, some of these may be available individually as separate pendants. Otherwise, you may have to buy the kit to get them. You may have to buy the kit to get them. Who knows?
Got some good things in the works.
Yeah. So everyone, stay tuned. Yeah. So you can't order these yet because the kits aren't done. When the kits are done, we will debut these, and we'll be showing you the kits here on the live. Marianne says, I like black, cherry, and midnight. Good colors, good colors. I like all of these. I didn't know if I would like this one, but I think this is maybe my favorite.
You can also change the finishes of them if you take a little bit of sandpaper and lightly buff them. It will take some of the shine off of them. So if they're too razzle dazzle for you, I wouldn't probably do that with a matte since it's already matte, but on the shiny side on the back maybe. But you can also augment them to change them if you want. I was thinking of setting stones in them.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
But that's not going to go in a kit.
All right. So, is there anything else?
That's it.
That's all we've got today. Let me flip the camera around so I can say quick goodbye. Ooh, I tightened that down. Hello, everybody. Let me get this situated again. Hello. So, thank you for watching. Anne says, I kind of feel like there's no such thing as too much razzle dazzle. I agree. I like it. So, hopefully you enjoyed that. You've been asking for some sterling stuff and gold stuff, and we generally don't carry a lot of that in the store, but Andrew combed through his personal collection, so you're buying stuff out of his personal collection. And hopefully you like it. I know we got some emails. I haven't checked all of the emails, but I hope they'll still come in. Please share this video with your friends. After you've made your claim, right? Make your claims, then share the video to make sure you're... That's how Andrew says, that's how I would do it. So make sure they see it. Make sure they know we exist and we are a place where you can buy things. There's that. There it is. There's the, if you missed that, we have the mermaid in the razzle dazzle in the pink. I know some of y'all out there don't like pink. I like the pink. So if you like that, that's still available on our website. These are ready to go. We printed up a bunch because we had some issues getting them. So we finally got them all printed. It happened when we had COVID too. So we have these ready to ship right out to you. So those are on the homepage at allegorygallery.com if you want to get those. But the ravens will be coming in the kits coming up soon, hopefully. All right. So thank you all so very much for tuning in. Thank you for your support. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for loving. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for purchasing. We appreciate you out there. And we will see you back here mañana, tomorrow at 5 p.m. All right, everybody. Bye now.
See ya.